Hey y'all, I'm back. It's your girl, She Nurses. I nurse is what I do, but I'm gonna bring y'all that tea too. And guess what? I was talking with one of my daughters the other day, and she was like, Mom, do you have a name for your subscribers? I was like, no, not yet. She's like, what? I said, well, a lot of new, content creators don't have a name for their subscribers. So we were just talking, and I said, I got it, y'all. I finally got a name for my supporters, because you can either be one or the other. So I can't get it wrong. So since I work in healthcare, I'm going to say, hello to my healthies and hefties. I love it, and hope y'all love it too. So hey to my healthies and hefties out there, okay? And don't worry, I'm a little slim, thick with it, so I consider myself a beautiful hefty, okay? All right now. And shout out to the notification gang. I see y'all. Thank y'all for y'all unwavering support, okay? I like that. And for those that have been riding with me since day one, you already know every 3 months, starting at the top of every year, every 3 months, I do a giveaway on the third month. So I do giveaways 4 times a year, okay? Every third month, and y'all already know what today is. So I will be looking in that comment section, seeing who's dropping their cash apps, and I will randomly choose somebody. So let's get into this video, okay? And for those of you who have not been watching my parts of this certain topic I'm talking about, I'm referring to the nurse RaDonda Vaught, who was accused of giving one of her patients, her 75-year-old female patient, the wrong medication. And this is part 3 I'm going to be doing today of a part 4 series on this, okay? So if you're confused about what's going on, just go watch parts 1 and part 2, and then I'll see you on part 3, and you'll be caught up and you'll be ready for me to drop part 4 of this case, okay? Now let's get into the video. Today is going to be talking about the nurses and the people that are supporting her in this, okay? And then I'll break it down.
I don't know if ultimately she's sort of a fall person for Vanderbilt in this.
Defense attorney Peter Stryance was shocked that there are even criminal charges. He believes the blame shouldn't solely be on his client.
It's a mistake, and it's not all of her fault either. There are some real systemic problems with the way that they dispense.
Many nurses say they worry that a tragic mistake like this one could mean jail time and set a bad precedent.
And none of us should have to fear for our licenses. None of us should have to fear that a mistake, even a tragic one, would devastate not only the lives of the patient, but our family.
If nurses are not allowed to tell the truth without fear of prison, people will die.
Vaught still has her nursing license, but is suspended from her job at TriStar Centennial. Her GoFundMe account to pay for attorney fees has gone past, as you can tell, $73,000 in less than 2 weeks. Vanderbilt says that Vaught bypassed multiple safety mechanisms that were in place to prevent errors. The hospital says it immediately took necessary corrective actions after that report. Rory?
Okay, now I believe the incident happened. I'll be for sure on that in just a little bit. And we do know that this case started, the court case started in 2019. Now, what I want to cover first is her license. I guess at the time of the incident, she was just suspended from the hospital without pay from Vanderbilt. But I did look her license up, and it does say it was revoked. What did it say here? It says it was revoked under the status deactivated, and it shows she had a multi-state license, meaning what we call a compact license here where I'm from, meaning that her license would cover her to work in different states if she wanted to travel a little bit. And it shows that it expired in January of 2022. So it has all of that under her license status right now. So she does not have her license as of yesterday from what I researched. So it would be safe to say that her license was either revoked, deactivated, and it expired as of January 31st, 2022. Now, if someone has anything out there more up to date, please feel free to correct me on that, okay? All right. Now, we know that there were nurses in her corner. There were nurses from all over that came and showed their support for this case. One thing I do want to discuss, when we practice out there, we have the option to get malpractice insurance just like a doctor does. And I can bet you that that prosecuting attorney looked up her income, checked to see if she had malpractice insurance to get even more money out of her. And it's sad to say this, but a lot of nurses discourage other nurses from getting malpractice insurance because it makes them a target. Like, it puts a target on your back if you're practicing and you make a mistake. I've heard that from so many nurses that I can't even count. Okay, they truly feel like it makes them a target because that malpractice insurance that we get is worth anywhere from $1 million to $6 million. Okay, it covers up to that much. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to try to put a portion of my paperwork up there to show you how it looks. So for her sake, I really hope she had malpractice insurance to help cover some of the damages, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be going for the gusto, as some people say. So I really wanted to touch base in part 3 on how people are still supporting her. What do you guys think? Would you still support her? Is it a system failure, or is it simply a nurse failure? Should they go after more people? What should be done? And see, the hospital, that's another thing. The hospital managed to get out of being sued because they performed what's called a corrective action, meaning they did something physically or digitally to make things better and ensure this won't happen again. What happened? How did this happen? What can we do to prevent this from happening again? So they saved the skin on their butts by doing a corrective action, and they were not sued because of that. So do you guys agree with that? Should they have done a corrective action, with her? Should she have gotten less time? Should she have just gotten probation if she hadn't done anything like this before? And oh my God, I just thought about something when we were listening, either in part 1 or part 2. The hospital didn't even report this incident to the state. When you have a sentinel event is meaning it's a severe mistake. Something severe happened at your facility. Either near death or an actual death occurred, like something serious, a sentinel event. We have to report those types of things. And in this case, it was a patient death, and they didn't even report it, that this happened at their facility. So should they be charged for that? Or should they still have gotten, wiggled out of getting sued because of the corrective action plan? It's just so much with this case. Let's talk about it below. What do you guys think? Just like, if that was your loved one, what would you want to happen to that nurse? Honestly, that's what I want to see down below. And I'm going to get to the comments here shortly, but I'm just trying to get these videos made and edited because it takes so long for me to edit. I do my own uploads and editing, and I really enjoy it. And as you can see, I really want it to look good. So let's talk below, you guys, and tell me what you think. And later on tonight, of course, I will be announcing a winner for the cash giveaway. Yes. All right, guys. Love y'all. Shout out to the notification gang. I'll see you later, my healthies and hefties. Bye.